Welcome back. I hope you had a great week and are ready for some movies. Some are dangerous and can't be trusted, while others are fighting for their lives and the ones that they love. You will laugh out loud and probably scream in horror. Get comfortable because here we go. Hello everyone, it's Courtney. Happy Friday and welcome back to my What to Watch Now channel. This week I've got 8 movies and 1 TV show that are all currently on Netflix that you've got to see. But first, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so you're alerted to the new videos I upload every Friday. To start off the list, we have Dangerous Lies. This movie came out in 2020 and is rated TV 14.
We're broke.
I'll find something.
Made it this far, right?
Katie and Adam are a young couple starting their life out together in Chicago. She works as a caregiver by day and waitress by night while her husband is in school. One day, Katie goes to check on her charge and finds that he's passed away. She and her husband also find a lot of cash stored in the attic. Do they turn it in or hide it and keep it for themselves? He's unable to find work, and she's unable to continue working while the police continue their investigation. What do they do for money? That money upstairs in the trunk is looking mighty tempting. Unexpectedly, a lawyer shows up and tells Katie that the house has been left to her free and clear, so she and Adam move right in. And now the real trouble begins. With everything finally falling into place, things start to fall apart. Secrets are exposed and all trust is lost in this dramatic mystery thriller.
We don't need any of this.
This house belongs to us now. I'm not gonna let anybody take that away from us.
I'm calling the police.
No!
Number 2 is Den of Thieves. This movie came out in 2018 and is rated R.
Dispatch! We are under heavy fire!
One side is an elite crew of bank robbers, while the other is LA's finest. What do they have in common? Both sides will cross the line every time to win. There's a new score, the LA Federal Reserve, and they're hoping to get away with $30 million in bills that have been wiped clean. Problem is, the police have now gotten to someone in their crew. If you like crime dramas like The Departed, Heat, Mystic River, Brooklyn's Finest, and Training Day, then you're gonna like this one. It's got a good ensemble cast, some great action. I've never seen this one, but I can fully understand why it's at the top of Netflix right now. With a runtime over 2 hours, you get in over your head, waiting to see if these ex-military men turned outlaws will be able to outsmart and evade the LA Sheriff renegades.
You're not the bad guys. We are.
Number 3 is The Killing of a Sacred Deer. This movie came out in 2017 and is rated R.
I don't understand why I should have to pay the price. Why my children should have to pay the price.
In this horror thriller, we meet Dr. Stephen Murphy. Now, he's a prominent cardiovascular surgeon who has complete control over his work, his wife, his life, and his family. He's exacting, to the point, and he keeps all aspects of his life in order. Recently, Dr. Murphy has started mentoring an old patient of his, Martin, who has dreams of becoming a heart surgeon just like him. Martin comes over to meet the family and slowly starts inserting himself in their lives in unsettling ways. Now, for some unknown reason, their son has fallen ill and Martin has shown his hand. Now, will Dr. Murphy accept what's happening to him and play by the rules? Or will he fight for his family and risk losing it all?
Bob will die, Kim will die, your wife will die. Understand?
No, I don't.
This situation because of you.
Number 4 is Extinction. This movie came out in 2018 and is rated TVMA.
It's coming. You see that? You kidding? Of course I can.
A man has terrible, vivid nightmares about an alien invasion. His family thinks he needs a therapist. He's disappointing his kids and losing time, and then all hell breaks loose. Just as in his dreams, the sky opens up with bright lights, and now they're shooting lasers and chaos erupting in the streets as extraterrestrials are now waging war on mankind. Now realizing that his family's lives rest in his hands, he musters an inner strength that he never knew he had. The family is stuck in their apartment building on a pretty high floor. They have to make it to the ground while they have aliens searching, looking to kill all survivors. Number 5 is The Bygone. This movie came out in 2019 and is rated TVMA. One night, a cowboy gives a Lakota woman a place to stay when things go wrong. She ends up hanging around the ranch, not worried about the ones that are looking for her, until they find her.
This man.
You have something of mine.
Now Kip, he's in over his head snooping around. He's asking questions about a world that's vile and ruthless, but he's determined to get her back.
You're never gonna find her. You should have left when you had the chance.
In this movie, the sheriff has a long-standing relationship with a lady that aids in the rescue of these girls. When they come and clean house, they take all the girls that they've saved. Now it's on. It all comes to a head and an unbelievable ending in this dramatic mystery thriller. Number 6 is The Willoughbys. This movie came out in 2020 and is rated PG. Off the top, I'm cracking up. Ricky Gervais is a mess narrating this movie. Okay, so you have 2 selfish parents and they have 4 kids. As soon as one baby was born, they literally forgot about and neglected the child until the next baby was born and the cycle continued.
What does it say?
See the world.
And you know what else? No children allowed.
While I was watching this, I immediately started to think of The People Under the Stairs. You remember that movie?
Wes Craven's The People Under the Stairs.
Tired of the mistreatment and wanting to restore honor to the Willoughby name, the 4 children set out to find a new home. They start a new family, following their own set of rules. Not expecting their parents to have cared at all after orphaning them, a nanny shows up to the house just in time to show the children what family really means. Until the parents put the house up for sale. This movie is hilarious. It does have some crude humor, but let's just face it, that's the best part. Number 7 is Standoff. This movie came out in 2016 and is rated R. A young girl witnesses several murders committed by an assassin. She not only saw what happened, she took pictures. She runs to the nearest house and finds Thomas Jane. Come on now, Punisher.
It's not vengeance. No.
Now, if Lawrence thought he was just gonna send her down the steps to her death, he's got something else coming.
It's okay. It's okay. I can help you. What happened? Just tell me what happened.
Send a little lady down here to me.
You ain't gonna harm a hair on this child's head.
The assassin has set up shop downstairs in Carter's home and is waging war against them until he's killed them both. Now Carter's hurt, so he has to now rely on this little girl to help him catch a killer. The last movie on the list is Train to Busan. This movie came out in 2016 and is not rated. Taking his daughter to go meet her mother on a train bound for Busan when a zombie outbreak takes over the train. As nervous passengers board and get settled, they have no clue that someone infected has made it on board. About 15 minutes into the movie, all hell breaks loose. You've got zombies everywhere, people are screaming. The action picks up like that, and it is awesome. This is one of the best zombie movies I've seen in a long time. But as much as I love the zombies, this is also a movie about a half-disinterested father taking stock in his child and realizing what she truly means to him. He steps up in every way to ensure her survival. For the last entry on the list, I have Reckoning. This series came out on Netflix in 2019 and is rated TVMA. Of Gretchen.
Sometimes people do things that are hard to understand.
In a fairly new Netflix series, you see a young local teen go missing, and you watch how this event sets off 2 fathers that live in the town. They both harbor secrets that would devastate their families and probably land them in prison. One is a high school guidance counselor, and the other is a police detective. Both men struggle with normal family issues and deep-seated demons, but only one is a serial killer.
If there really is a God, what I want is for him to protect my family.
Everyone has their secrets in this series, but getting down to the truth is so much fun. As new characters are introduced, what you thought you knew changes several times before the ultimate reveal in this dramatic thriller series. So much for tuning into my channel. If you're new, please take the time to comment, like, and subscribe. If you are new to the channel, you're gonna notice that I typically do thriller and horror lists, but I do cover other types of movies and shows. I like to watch a lot of my programming on Netflix and Prime Video, but I do plan on branching off to other streaming sites in the future. But in the meantime, I will see you next Friday. Bye-bye.